Hello friends, thank you for joining us. My name is Mark and this is the O2 Drop. This is everyone's favourite made-for-adults VGC podcast, coming from Perth, home of 3 world's competitors soon jetting off to America. I'm joined tonight by Chris.
I am here, and we are also home of the world's best Alaskan Pokemon player now as well. Best Alaskan player in the world subscribed last week. Shout out to Brayloon Boy.
Oh yeah.
Go follow Brayloon Boy on Twitter. He's a legend. Best Alaskan player in the world because there's no competition. But he could also be a good player. I don't know. But he's the best Alaskan player by default. Default. We love that.
I'm sure there's some player in Perth who at one point was like the best player in Perth. And it was probably Ethan.
I guess if you win Perth regionals, technically you are the best player of Perth like that year. I think that's pretty hard. That's pretty like an easy claim.
If I'm at Perth regionals and I win round 1 before any other rounds are finished, for that little window of time, am I the best player in Perth?
If we don't consider like who your opponent was and just based on like fastest person to dominate round 1, sure, I'll give it to you.
Nice. I'm also joined by Dan.
Hello. I'm not one of 3 people going to America for Worlds.
No, none of us are, unfortunately, but we're
womp.
still going to talk like we understand things well enough to give our opinions.
Yes.
Just the A team here tonight.
Absolutely.
We trimmed the fat. We fired Joel.
Yeah, Captain B team, known as Joel Walraven, our usual host, is
Number 11.
otherwise engaged tonight. So he's left the 3 of us unsupervised.
If you're listening and you just joined us, I hope you all heard our interview with Pat Connors last week. That was a
Fridge.
great.
That was
the
a good
Fridge, friend of the show, the Fridge. It was a great episode. We don't have any international guest for you this week because it is not possible to do that single thing every single week. But we do have.
Hey, technically, I'm an international guest.
Okay, look, you're an Australian citizen, right? You voted.
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. Well, sorry, you are a boat person. You came here from New Zealand.
I came here by plane.
What's a plane though? It's just a boat with wings. So what are you, boat person?
Planes, the boats of the sky. Am I right?
The one that Captain Sullenberger was flying over in New York ended up being a boat with wings, but I don't think that's the norm.
He landed that pretty well though.
Yeah.
They blamed the birds for that. Then they went and like massicored like 2,000 birds.
Yeah, there was a
Like
massive
wild
cull
Canadian
of the,
geese or
wild
something.
Canadian geese in New York.
Poor geese. What did they do to anybody apart from kill a few people?
No, they didn't. I
No
mean,
one died that time.
yeah, no one died in that plane. Go watch the Tom Hanks movie. It's very good.
Anyway, go listen to our Pat Connors interview. He was one of the best guests we've ever had. He was an absolute legend. Yeah,
Yeah, he was.
he was.
And he, much like 3 of our talented Perth players, is also going to Worlds in a couple of weeks.
I'll give him a good shot. Like, listen to him talk about his mindset and how he approaches these big events and his preparation. Like, he's a diabolical. Like, I think I didn't really think of him as a hugely scary player because he's only been playing, for a couple of years and he hasn't got like that long history of like just consistently topping events. But when you hear him talk about his gameplay, it's like, holy shit, like this guy is going to win Worlds one day. Like that's the sort of vibe I get.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I got exactly the same vibe hearing him. I was like, this guy is going to do well. So yeah, I could see him definitely being up there. Today's episode, hopefully we're going to discuss the, give the broad strokes of Worlds for anyone who's perhaps not so invested in the pro play. Hopefully give you a Worlds 2025 for Dummies, summarizing some of the teams you might see and some of the players you might see. But before that, the Pokemon Direct dropped 2 days before.
Well, this podcast comes out on a
episode comes out.
Thursday.
Yeah.
So we've obviously all seen the Pokemon Presents.
We have already watched it, yes. Wow.
Well, look,
Wow.
I was expecting not much, but what they gave us was quite bizarre. Like, I thought it was really weird. Like, we all knew that those life-size Evolution plushies were coming out. I don't know why they had to reveal that the Vaporeon plushies had pockets with waterproof linings.
Why did they
That was really weird.
Why have they got a white Vaporeon one? That's not the color of the shiny.
Well, did you know?
No, I didn't. Please continue.
In terms of human to Pokemon.
You can look it up. Okay, it's a famous copy pasta. Go use the internet and find it.
Yeah, so the Vaporeon was interesting. Speaking of Vaporeon, the Pokemon dating sim they announced looks really interesting. I just really hope they don't stick the Mega Lopunny behind a bunch of microtransactions.
Yeah, I want that to be like starting content. I don't have to pay behind, multiple subscriptions to get that premium stuff.
I think Incineroar will also dominate that meta game as well.
The Pokemon community has always been on the fringe of the furry community anyway for years. Let's be honest. Like we might as well just
a bunch of closeted furries. I don't know if you saw the small print for the dating sim. They did actually mention there's going to be an 18+ version.
Hell yeah!
All right. I mean, I guess you're one of those things like, are you 18 years old? Yes. What is it? But like, it's gonna be hard to police, but all right, we'll see how they go.
I was really surprised to hear that Champions was actually, rather than being a VGC sim, is actually just animated TCG. That shocked me. That's not the way I was expecting. Yeah, exactly. You're gonna get a holo disc.
Well, it is nice that finally a Pokemon game has got some high quality animations. It's taken a long time, but we finally got it.
Yeah.
It's not a mainline game, but...
Dan, what was your favorite part of the Direct?
I don't know. I'm just like thinking of Yu-Gi-Oh lines at the moment. My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards. Ash.
I mean, it's basically what I'm thinking whenever I'm like in a winning position against someone and they're like picking their... Like they've got a Pokemon in the back and they're like taking their time to wait to send it out. And I was like, send your last pathetic Pokemon so I can end this, Yugi.
Probably the biggest news that affects us directly was they announced a few more, 2026 season updates and announcements. And yes, they finally brought back OCIC, Oceanic International Championships.
Yeah.
And because it's obviously so expensive to like fly everybody to Australia, the whole setup in Australia, venue hire, docs, all that crap, it's expensive, right? And getting the judges and the casters over. So to solve that, brilliant move by the Pokemon Company International, hosting Oceanic International Championships in Bali this year. I thought that was a brilliant idea because imagine like the venues in Bali would be cheap as shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The player pack includes a Bintang.
Pikachu wearing a Bintang singlet. The marketing was a choice for sure. Thongs and a Bintang singlet.
Pikachu riding a Vespa while slightly drunk.
Well, I mean, he had one eye slightly closed, but I mean, he could have just bumped his head.
Yeah, the double tattoo sleeves was also a nice shout.
Southern Cross tattoo was a nice shout out to the local culture.
And off the back of Wolf announcing he's moving to Bali as well, just so he's right next to the action. Insane.
Yeah, crazy.
Did they mention his girlfriend again?
Yeah, Chris Marr. Now unblocked on Twitter.
Yeah, it was weird that they specifically referenced me being unblocked on Twitter in the Pokémon
Presents. Yeah,
that was crazy.
They must have like been listening to our podcast and got some intel, I reckon.
I would say, well, yeah. I mean, the fact that they shouted us out, I thought that was wild.
Yeah, they actually announced us as part of the casting team.
No,
as well.
I think you missed it. They said the O2 drop, please never show up.
Oh,
we've listened to one of your episodes. You were banned from all events.
Don't bother applying for a media pass.
Yeah. Hey, that's basically exactly how I got rejected by a girl one time in year 8. She overheard me talking to my friends about possibly asking her out, so she walked past and said, "Don't even bother asking."
Is that all the big takes we got from it?
Yeah, I think that's as much as we can milk from this segment.
Yeah.
This stopped being funny about a minute ago.
Okay. What about we actually think will be in it?
Okay,
We'll probably talk about that.
For reference, we record on Monday. The Presents is Tuesday.
It is 24 hours from now. So unfortunately, unless there are leaks, I say that with inverted commas, leaks out there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to wait. I think I've got a Zinger box bet with Joel that either... it's with you, Chris. I've got a Zinger box bet. Yeah.
Have I agreed to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bet was that either tomorrow at the Directs or at the World's announcement, they will give us a sneak peek of Gen 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reveal either starters or box legendaries.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think they'll do that.
Yeah. So that's my prediction. I think we will get a sneak peek of Gen 10 probably tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, I reckon definitely August at Worlds. I reckon we'll also get a Champions update. And I think that's all. I don't think either one of them will be particularly whelming.
Well, there'll be a Pokemon Sleep update. Some people care about that stuff.
Oh, true. Yeah. So I mean, my prediction is it's going to be 5 games that I don't give a thundering fuck about.
Yep.
Some information about TCG that makes me
Some
want to
new-
play the game less.
They'll show some new mega cards.
Yeah. They'll show some cards and be like, wow, I'm already not enjoying this game at the moment. This is not helping.
I already can't afford to play this game because first of all, I can't buy any packs. And secondly, if I wanted to buy some packs, they're all gone up by about 300%.
Yeah. If you wanted to buy some packs, it'd have to be from some dodgy fucking cunt who bought them all at, 8:01 a.m. from Kmart and is now selling them for 4 times as much as he bought them for.
And I'm out of kidneys. So I
You
guess
sold both? Fuck.
I thought I thought that would be
Dialysis
smart.
is cheaper than ETBs. I don't know what to tell
Yeah,
you.
How many
Medicare.
testicles you got?
I'm keeping that.
Okay.
What if I? You know what? Not even going to comment on that. This is not our subscriber
If
only
he
bottom
gets
cup.
rid of his testicles, how's he supposed to nut to the hotter cards?
Could be like Santa after Christmas, an empty sack. Come on.
You're going to start calling me Santa now or something? I have both my testicles. I'd like to the listeners to know that.
For reference.
Just for reference. Also, when you go back to the Zinger Box bet,
Saint Nautilus.
I got really upset thinking about that because I just realized that no one's ever bought me a Zinger Box before.
Maybe you should win some Zinger Box bets then.
Well, I need to make more of them, but I just thought if you want to get in my good books, please, someone listening, please buy me a Zinger Box. The weight of my heart is through my stomach, and a Zinger Box would get you pretty close to my heart, I reckon.
For our international listeners, which is about 50% of our listeners.
Yeah.
So KFC, which I'm pretty sure exists in most countries.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, a lot of people know about it. In Australia, because I'm pretty sure in America, most of what's on the menu at KFC is just kind of like fried chicken, just like
think I say
in a
fried
bucket
lard, but yeah.
well, yes. But in Australia, like a lot of KFC is like burgers and wraps, chicken sandwiches if you're American.
It's got lettuce in it.
Yeah. It's like burgers and
I thought it was
wraps and stuff
cabbage
like that.
because they ran out of lettuce.
That was
That was one time and it was fucking dreadful.
It was disgusting.
I don't know why I was so gassy.
I think one time I went to Subway and I was like, could I get lettuce, tomato, onion, jalapeno? And they're just like, we don't have lettuce, is cabbage okay? And I gave them a look that they didn't deserve, to be honest. Like, this is just a retail worker trying to do their job. And I looked at them like, the fuck is wrong with you?
They had spinach though, right? You could have gone
I
with
got
like a
spinach.
healthier option. Yeah.
That's when I started to learn that spinach is actually pretty good in Subway sandwiches.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But anyway, Zinger Boxes. So basically that it's like a combo meal where you get chicken burger, some wings.
Chicken burger.
Do they have potato and gravy in other countries? That feels like a very Australian thing.
It's like mashed potato with gravy on
Yeah,
top in a
they've
little
got
tub.
P-
It's
PNG.
neither real potato nor real gravy, but it's pretty tasty.
And you get some slaw.
Do you?
They're not in a Zinger box.
You don't get.
You really haven't had a
So
Zinger
this
box.
is what I'm saying. I'm fucking deprived
You
of
have to
Zinger Box.
customize it. You have to replace your potato and gravy with coleslaw.
Yeah, PNG, chips, burger. If you got the big box, you get some like extra wings or some shit in it and a
Oh
drink.
yeah, the Zinger box is potato and gravy, 3 wicked wings, a Zinger box, chips, and a drink.
Chippies.
Yeah, which is fries for our American listeners.
Fries and a chicken sandwich for our American listeners.
And for our Australian listeners, when we say chips, we don't mean chips. We mean chips.
Yeah.
Serving,
sure it's not
serving
confusing at
chips
all.
with a burger would be weird, but we have chips with that burger.
What about for our intergalactic listeners? We'll explain it to them as well.
So there is a
Mark,
vegetable
street
called a
guy.
potato.
Chicken sandwich.
Can we go back to what we were actually, Pokemon Presents.
Oh yeah.
I think we will get a championship update, and I think they will probably announce. It'll be like coming fall 2026. Or, it'll be like a date. People think it's going to
They'll
shadow.
give us a date and probably more gameplay that isn't actual finalized.
not actual footage. Yeah. There's a lot of people who think it's going to shadow drop this week, or shadow drop at Worlds, or shadow drop.
Shadow dropping this week would be fucking crazy.
I don't think they'll do it till after Worlds. I think that would be silly to shadow drop it before Worlds and not use it. Like it's just But I don't want to be a negative Nancy because my name's not Nancy. I'll be a negative Chris.
A critical Chris.
Critical Chris. Thank you.
Nice.
Critical Chris, because I honestly don't think we're going to get champions this year. Like when I saw that trailer, where was it? Like beginning of this year? When did we
It was
champions?
the Nintendo Direct, right?
Yeah.
I just thought, nah, there's no way this is going to be unless there's only like 10 Pokemon in the game just on launch because they haven't, that's all they've got time to put in there. I just don't reckon we're going to get it this year. But that's just me being a pessimist. I worry we got 4 years of Scarlet Violet, but
Yeah, that's my thought as well. But there is like a little part at the back of my brain just saying they are no strangers to releasing shitty half-finished games.
they're getting more and more backlash about that. I think if they
I
were
still
going
don't think they give a shit. They're getting more and more backlash, but I don't think it's financial. They're still making like billions of dollars.
It's a separate team that's just building champions, I believe. They employed like a whole separate.
Yeah, but the money's all going to the same place.
Money.
Well, okay, well, apart from so you think we're getting champions,
Mr. Krabby.
what, like so we know that ZA is coming out in October.
I don't think we're getting champions this year.
There's no PvP in ZA as we believe.
Yeah.
The data
Almost
miners
definitely.
So who knows? Maybe we'll all just
Actually, that's something I think we might see.
Pokemon Pocket.
Now this is very optimistic of me to think we'll get 3 pieces of information for VGC.
Oof.
But we might see Z to A reveal some megas.
Megas in Paris.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew. I could see them doing that.
I could see that. I could the leak going around.
Gorilla Boom.
Because we can talk about leaks because this comes out after it. So the theory is that there's going to be a Mega Malamar in this trailer.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. You heard it
Double
here first.
contrary.
You heard it here first, 2 days after the presents come out.
It's contrary, but it's also simple, where if it stats getting dropped, they actually increase at the same amount, but by double. So like if you superpowered, it goes up by 2 stages each.
Problem with that though is Incineroar's Dark Fire, right?
Yeah.
Malamar is Psychic Dark, so even if it gets +2, it's still doing fuck all to Incineroar.
Superpower.
Does get a superpower. Maybe it becomes fighting
It gets superpower. That's like its one move.
Yeah.
It gets one move, does it?
No, that's like the one that people use.
But it also hasn't got a great attack stat, so it really doesn't.
It does after 3 superpowers.
Yes.
The Mega might have 150 attacks.
It's still weak to fake out. So you'd have to hope Terra Ghost sticks around and it has to Terra Ghost superpower for turn 1.
Or you run Prior Denial or Protect turn 1.
Okie dokie. Uppercut, whatever it's called.
Upper hand.
There needs to be more uppercut moves.
Uppercuts is what I do if my opponent leads Incineroar too much. Is I just reach across the table and punch the cunt.
Uppercut IRL.
Is there still Sky Uppercut in the game?
I don't think so.
They got rid of that move.
I've certainly never seen it.
It was the what's the Combuskin evolution called? The bird chicken.
Blaziken.
Blaziken had Sky Uppercut. Back in the day, back in my day.
Breloom also got it, as I remember.
Shout out Brilliant Boy.
Hell yeah.
Not to be confused with Luigi Mangione. It's not the same. It's not the same Breloom Boy. Or
it might be.
He might have killed a CEO. I don't know.
Yeah.
They seem to be dropping like flies lately. Coldplay took out one on the weekend.
Every summer, the universe provides a CEO sacrifice for the internet.
It does. It's been a few. There was the little mini submersible.
Yeah.
There was that bee that killed someone.
Oh yeah,
the bee.
The billionaire who died to a bee. That was good.
Yeah, go on. We've killed enough bees.
And apparently he was mate of Prince William as well. So a royal is sad and a billionaire is dead. How fucking good is that?
It's a twofer.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, bees. This is why we have to save the bees.
Save the bees.
There should be a rule where if like a billionaire dies, like all that wealth gets like distributed back amongst the population. We all get like a $700 check in the mail.
I mean, good luck because you can't even get anyone in Australia to agree to an inheritance tax. So like completely redistributing someone's wealth when they die is going to take a lot to get passed by the government.
I'm just an ideas man, Mark. I'm not
You make it work.
Yes, you make it work.
Comrade Anthony Albanese, we know you're listening, friend of the show. Make it happen, please.
Mascot of our t-shirt.
Yeah, he is on our t-shirt.
Come to Australia. It's fucking Segoy.
Yeah, come back to Australia, Anthony. You've been gone for too long.
Yes, I agree. Mega, probably. I don't think they're doing anything with champions tomorrow/2 days ago.
I think you're right. I think
footage of it.
No, I reckon so. There's 3 potential VGC things: Z to A, more info; champions, more info; and Gen 10.
We're not getting Pokemon Palestine update on Tuesday, Mark. It's not happening.
No, I think of those 3, if anyone is not going to be in it, I'm with Dan. I think it won't be champions.
Of those 3?
I think they've already ticketed out balls with champions. I don't think they'll give us more info until...
There's too much online speculation about champions. They should have learned the lesson by now. They can't...
They don't need to do shit. We know they just do fucking nothing.
I know, but like they need to start thinking about like an actual video game company and not... You can't...
Suddenly they're going to change after 30 years of this bullshit.
Well, they've tried different approaches in the past about new games and information. You know, they'll have like some dumb thing with a 24-hour video cam on just like a jungle and like Pikachu will walk up and jerk itself off and then walk off again. You know, stuff like that. Where
there'll be an Impidimp in the background somewhere.
Pokemon Crank Hog? What?
Well, we were doing Pokemon Sims, remember? Yeah, so look, there might be just something interesting. I think we'll get champion news. I just don't know if it'll be like a release date or anything. I think it'll be coming 2020, like late 2025 would be like the most
Release date 2032.
I don't think it'll be that.
Release date and middle finger.
But yeah, it'll be interesting. Maybe they will announce that there'll be Pokemon Worlds 2027 in America again.
No, they won't release that information until the Worlds announcement. That's when they'll tell us that it'll be in Worlds again. Possibly even California. There's a bunch of cities there.
Yeah, maybe like Santa Monica.
San Diego next, maybe.
Yeah.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Compton regionals.
Sure, okay.
Everyone could rock up in their Pokemon Go team colors.
Jesus.
I mean,
Is
Pokemon
Instinct not invited?
No, that's the MS-13, the Mexican gang.
Oh, true.
Their colors are yellow.
True.
I thought we weren't allowed to wear any sort of like gang colors or organizational like, branding.
No, if you rock
events
up wearing
anymore.
blue in Compton, you will get fucking shot.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I don't really hang out in
Yeah,
Compton.
Valor Gang, am I right?
Blue is actually Instinct. Thank you. Red is Valor. But yeah, I'm Instinct, so I'd get shot.
And I said red Valor Gang.
You
Yeah.
Valor gang?
Yeah.
I don't know the colors in
I thought
Compton.
blue was Mystic.
Bloods and Crips. Come on, man.
Oh man, I'm pretty. I don't listen to Tupac.
Wait, is it?
I don't listen to that music.
I like some rap, not much.
At least you named a rapper who's actually from that area.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like,
I
I
do
don't
try.
listen to Jay-Z.
I don't listen to Eminem.
I don't listen to Draft.
You and your blood. You two are like draft dick suckers with your little Jimmy Ricard votes.
He went to the same school as me. Jimmy Ricard.
Yeah.
I did say, I remembered that Faker is also an Australian band, so I would have bumped Jimmy Ricard for this heart attack.
That's fair. I mean, I disagree, but
It's not your list, Mark.
Speaking of going to the school that I went to, I was chatting with this kid today.
Hopefully he doesn't currently go to that school.
No, he goes to a different school.
You wouldn't know him.
He's 16 and he asked what school I went to. I told him and he's like, wow, nerd. And then
I'm not a nerd. I have a Pokemon podcast.
I'm cool as shit. And then he asked when I graduated and I said, 2014. And he's like, damn, that's so long ago.
Oh, fuck, kid.
Yeah. Children these days have no respect for their elders.
I just don't talk to children. I fucking hate them. I never
Also,
talk
Mark
to
was
them.
talking to a child for his job, like, just so we have context for that.
Yes. Part of my employment. I might be quitting these fucking children.
So, any more Pokemon Presents tips before we move on to bigger and better things?
Disappointment. No champions.
Okay. So, what we all expected, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pokemon Sleep 2.
Pokemon Awake.
Did they ever bring out Pokemon Smile to brush your teeth too? Wasn't that a thing?
I think so.
What have you lost?
Lost my mind. No, I lost my phone, but I found it. I want to talk about, Michael de Best, Michael Kelsch,
The best.
German Pokemon player, world's top 4, won a couple of regionals and shit. He actually won, did he win an international? Can't remember. Was finalist or something. Anyway, he's a good player. One of the best players of the season.
If he was good, he would have won Worlds. I don't know what to
Yeah,
tell you.
get better, Michael Kelsch. You heard us. So he started.
Beaten by local Perthian Shohei Kimura.
Who's now roasting him across Showdown by running with the old MDB's armpit.
It's the one. So MDB, Pokatuba, often seen in a wheelchair, because he doesn't sleep. He posted a VGC Awards last week, and you can actually go onto his Twitter and on like Michael de Best with an E on the end, and you can actually vote. VGC Awards voting round. So strongest player. This is the 2025 season. Strongest player. Marco Silva, Michael Kelsch, Wolf Glick.
He put himself on the fucking list.
He did put himself on there multiple times. Yuma Kinagawa. Yuma Kinagawa was that Smeagol player from Japan that did really fucking well at Japan Nationals and at NRC.
Am I going to have to Photoshop Michael giving himself the medal like the Obama meme?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I I've actually already voted for
How
this.
did he come up with like the shortlist? Because I'm not on there.
You're not. Probably for good reason, let's be honest.
Former Melbourne regional champion Kieran Mevlad Singh is not on there. And I think that's a travesty.
You should make
Three-time
your own
regional
list and
champion
your
Alistair
name is on
Sandoval.
all of them.
Oh, I will.
Most handsome player, Mark Murray.
Yeah.
No
It'll just
other
be out of like
options.
us. It'll just be out of like us three and Wolf.
For most handsome.
Yeah.
That's fair. I reckon that's true. Oh, you could have Diego on there.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Diego, Gabriel Agachi is.
Nagati.
Well, not if you hear him pronounce his name.
Agachi.
Agachi.
I am very white. I apologize to our listeners.
Have you seen his
Agati?
cheekbones?
He's got a good cheekbone structure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Alex Gomez is pretty hot as well.
Yeah. All right, there's a list.
Look, we don't want
So
to.
it'll be me and those three.
We do not want to rate players based on their looks because that is very shallow and not very fair.
We would never.
We won't do it on the podcast. We'll do it offline later when we're talking and with not
In our
recording.
paid
We'll
content,
do it in the bottom cut. Subscribe for only $3 a
you can
month.
see our tier list.
Yes. So anyway, they're the four options. I think I ended up voting Wolf because he's won like 3 regionals.
I forgot what the question was.
Who's the best?
Strongest player.
Oh, Wolf.
Wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could make a very good case for Marco Silva and Michael Kelch this season as well. And Yuma as well. Like,
Oh,
probably-
if it's not Wolf, it'd be Silva. I reckon. Yeah, Silva's on such a fucking tear.
Yeah, Wolf and Silva is like the strongest player in history versus the strongest player of today.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly
you
what it
know,
is.
the
MTB sitting in like 3rd, 4th place. And
He's
like,
in the cup
just-
chair watching.
I think was it EUIC where it was Marco versus Federico Camporesi in the final?
Yeah, for the camper.
Yeah.
Fede Campo. There was a moment in that game 3 where Marco actually had like a pretty much guaranteed win if he'd done like the right thing. Like I think if he'd like done Woodhammer with Rillaboom
I'm
and
pretty
protected
sure
Calorex
that
Shadow
was a
Rider.
read. And
Well, no, there was all 50-50 reads, but like there's videos out there saying like if he had done this, he had pretty much it was his game to lose kind of thing if he'd done this particular turn. So like we could have been living in another timeline where Marcus Silva would pretty much be guaranteed the best player of the season. But because he came finalist rather than winning it, I guess it's more of an open field. Best ladder player. I don't pay much
how
attention
the
to ladders.
fuck am I supposed to?
But best ladder player, interesting.
Surely best ladder player is just determined by who's highest on the ladder, right?
It's Fede Campo, Gabriel Agati, Joji, friend of the show, Neil Patel. I'm not
Patel's
making.
not on there.
Do you want to make a fucking bet?
Oh my God.
No one.
I'm sorry, but this is the
transphobe.
category he should have put himself in because he
Yeah.
got rank 1 on everything.
Every single
Yeah.
yeah. So that was bizarre. I voted for. I think I voted for Agati.
Neil is good at laddering because he randomly pops up like not posting in months. Oh, I hit rank 1. Here's my team.
Yeah. Best grassroots player, which is like online tournaments, no GCs. Only one I know on this list is Nicolaj Nielsen, because he does get on streamer quite a bit in big events. But Carl Doran, Francesco Pio Pero, and Oliver Ackerman.
That just has to be some shade coming on because the last like online unofficial tournament was one that I think MDB won and he beat Nicolaj in semi-finals, I'm pretty sure. So now he's just chucked his name on here as some shade.
Well, no, but if Nicolaj has done well on every other grassroots like online event as well.
Yeah, honestly, I have no idea.
Best new player, Dill Yeomans is a big name on this list.
Yeah.
There was Nicolas
I mean, they didn't even win.
Morales, Bezard Montezia, and Carrie de Ortana. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. I'm probably the least qualified person to be reading these names
I
off.
feel like, yeah.
Luckily-
I don't know anyone on that list apart from Dill, and I
yeah.
think
I think I
if I
voted for
did
Dill.
know them all, then it's probably not a very good
And
list
I'm
of
going to
new
vote for
players.
Alfie Morgan. He's the best newer player.
Yeah.
Well,
agreed.
luckiest player got Fred Campo, Joseph Ugarte. I thought Joseph Ugarte was not a good lucky player. I thought doesn't he miss sleep powders on
He
stream?
notoriously has bad luck. Has he just been put on that list because
Yeah.
he landed Sierra?
Where's the soundboard? There you go.
Nice.
Marcus Silva and Matt Maynard. Best team builder. This one
Was
you
it
probably
Matt
have as
Maynard or Matt Mayhew?
Maynard. Best team builder.
Well, I'm just going to skip over that one. It's Maynard because the official Pokemon account tweeted about it. He got like a triple protect or some shit.
I could have
that's
sworn it was
luckiest player.
Mayhew, but maybe it is Maynard and I'm just an idiot. But yeah, I remember the triple protect on
Yeah.
stream. That was
Yeah.
insane.
So the best
Needed 4 to win, and he's like, got the first one, got the second one, got the third one, it was hype, and then if he got the fourth one, he had the game. which is a shame that he didn't.
Best team builder, you should know who these people are. You got Michael Kelsch, Shilian Tang, Wolf Glick, and Hiroto Hayasaki, which is like the Arabega 6.
It's got to be a Japanese player. The Japanese team build like nothing else.
Probably Hiroto.
It's got to be Shilang.
I voted Shilian Tang, yeah.
The teams he comes up with are like...
I loved his NISC team last year. It was
I think it's a really interesting one because I said this one about Wolf before. Wolf is really good at team building teams for Wolf.
For himself,
Wolf.
yeah.
And like everyone else is like, oh, Wolf just won a regionals with Kingdra. I'm going to run Kingdra. And then no, they go like, 4-5.
Yeah.
Right.
Michael Kelsch's team's kind of boring. I don't know if I'd put him in the best 4 team builders, but I guess he did have a good...
His team's a very cookie cutter. He's not really cooking that
Well,
much.
the latest Tang Gang was that fucking the Nightlight 6 that Carson Confo also ran, which then got remixed for Fedecampo to win. So I'd... Remix. I'd argue they're the
Here's
better
your boy,
team builder.
Dizzy B.
Back on it again, spinning them tracks. We need a new sound.
There we go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Best gimmicky player. I don't know who Ben Grismer is. I apologize.
That's Chef.
Oh, right. Okay. Jamie Boyd. He is gimmicky, but
It's
his
gotta
time's
be
passed.
Boyd.
No, Michael Zhang. I voted for Michael Zhang. And
Was he the one who
VJ
rocked up with
Suits.
Scovillain?
Yeah.
That was hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I voted him.
I'll give it to you.
Fuck you, Alistair Sandover. You know what you did.
Would you abuse my future husband like that? Nicest player: Brady Smith, Ibrahim Maroof, Costa, Didymos, and Tola Webb.
I haven't met any
Haven't
of
met
them.
them, yeah.
Yeah, we were same with meanest player: Dash, Eric Rios, Francesco Piopero, and Gavin Michaels. I voted Gavin Michaels because they bitch Costas OCIC.
Yeah, meanest player.
He's also a Zionist.
Oh, there you go. Most overlooked player.
He'll
I
be
don't know
getting
any of these
Pokemon Israel,
names.
not Pokemon Palestine.
He's gonna be playing the new Gen 10 games, being like ex villain did nothing wrong.
Best drip. Where's the best clothes? Jody Azarelli, friend of the show.
Yes.
I voted Jody Azarelli because I think he does have good kid when he goes to events. But Marcus Dion, Parker Simmons, and Ragav Malavia.
Oh, Raghav
Malavia.
does have drip, yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I came up against him round 2 of O-Kick, which was bullshit because he was like an international champion and he was in the losers bracket.
Oh, that is rough.
And
I was like, 0-1, cool. I should have a slightly easier matchup than Alistair Sandover. Nah.
did his drip throw you off?
I went to game 3 and that's
Well
a
done.
personal victory.
Well done.
We take
I
those.
actually went to game 3 against a lot of like top level players at O-Kick. I'm very proud of myself.
Best coach: Alex Gomez, Alex Underhill, Brady Smith, Joseph Igade.
You've
Best
had
re-
coaching with Underhill, haven't you, Dan?
Yeah, like 2 sessions.
There
I
we go.
can't say for the others.
Doesn't a friend of the show, Brendan Robeson, get regular?
Probably from all of them.
Why don't you reinvest some of that money in this podcast then, Robeson?
For fuck's sake.
Best.
He's a subscriber already.
He can subscribe twice. Jared did. All right.
Yeah, but that's just Jared's an idiot.
It's so true. Best regional. So obviously all the Australian
Melbourne.
ones were overlooked because they obviously only
Oh, he hasn't been. How the fuck would he know?
Baltimore, Gdansk, which is a special event, isn't it? Or is it? I don't know. Stockholm and Toronto were the 4 options.
What?
Perth. I agree. Best stream set.
I'd hear your argument for Melbourne, Dan. I think there's an argument that could be made.
Best-
Large sombreros, fishbowl cocktails.
Bet. Melbourne best regionals.
Oh yeah, we were motherless walking back after
That
that.
was so much fun.
Yeah.
And seeing the sea of the fucking lime helmets in the river as we're crossing the bridge.
Best stream set. I think I actually do remember most of these streams actually. So EUIC finals, Dill versus Wolf.
Yeah.
The NISC round 10, Kazuki Kobayashi versus Yuma Kinagawa. That was a good.
Probably that one.
Yeah, that was good. That was my vote.
The sludge bomb into a Zamazenta.
That
I think it was like
terrored.
helping hand sludge bomb into Zamazenta. It was like full commitment, and the read paid off because he terra grassed in front of the Lando, and the sludge bomb took it out. It was nutty.
NIC final, Fedecampo versus Marco Silva. I still think the Yuma and Kazuki one was better.
Yeah.
Toronto finals, Marco Silva versus Wolf Glick. That was funny because of the meme. The Wolfie comparison.
Yeah. Wolfie comparison. No.
Speaking of best storyline this season, Dill's rise to greatness. Marco
didn't rise that
Fierro versus Fedecampo rematch in NISC finals.
Yeah.
Mikhail de Best winning Utrecht after,
shut the fuck up.
after announcing it a few days beforehand.
I'm so sick of this guy.
Gives himself medal.
Get off your own list.
Get off your own dick.
Honestly.
Wolfie Comparish. Yeah.
I thought the Fedicampo silver match was pretty hype.
The best VGC artist. I know one of these. That's why I voted for this because I've seen their stuff on Twitter. It's amazing.
Do any of them do Rule 34?
I don't know.
Maybe on their Patreon.
You might. It's one of them. One of them Sudagiri. Do you recognize any of those artists? You're an arts man.
Am I an arts man? I know none of them.
You make memes. Oh, I voted for Sudagiri. I don't know the other three. Best restricted Pokemon: Kali Ice, Kali Shadow, Miraidon, Terapagos. If you voted Terapagos as the best restricted Pokemon, you are fucking stupid.
It's
Miraidon by a country mile.
All right, I'm looking at Pokemon Rule 34. Which artists should I be looking for?
Please stop. Why does someone make Rule 34 of Zangoose?
Oh, did they? I'll have to go back.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, they did. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
And look, that's all the evolutions.
Okay. Best non-restricted Pokemon: Amoonguss, Incineroar, Rillaboom, Urshifu, Rapid Strike.
Incineroar.
I hate all of them.
I didn't hear the whole list, but
I reckon Rillaboom because of the fact that there's like the
Rillaboom is very strong.
But only because of like the interaction between that and Miraidon, right? Rillaboom is so important. This game
if
to get rid
Miraidon
of
didn't
terrain.
exist, it'd be like A tier at best.
Yeah, now it's like S tier because of the interaction with terrain.
Yeah.
And the fake out pressure and all that stuff.
Instin's always the highest used though.
Yeah, but
100%. But that's because it's so splashable. It can go on like any team.
Because everyone's got this like daddy issues and they want a big muscly cat thing.
You can get that from Rillaboom.
Meow. That's some monkey.
Best format: Reg G, Worlds Matter, Reg G 2.0, Reg H, Reg I. I voted Reg H.
What the fuck?
Reg F is
It's like the worst options.
Reg A. Well, I
He
voted
gave
Reg.
us Reg G twice.
I
That
don't
was
know.
the worst
What is he,
one.
the Pokemon company?
Because the meta has changed in each Reg G.
Of those, I'd guess either Reg I or Reg H, but Reg F.
Yeah.
100%.
Reg A.
H out of all those, I'd say.
Yeah, probably. I don't mind Reg I. It's better than Reg G.
Agreed.
Now, this one I had a very strong opinion on. Player most likely to trash talk a Pokemon so no one expects them to bring it. Justin
Tang. Oh, the
Knox,
O2
Justin Tang. I voted Justin Tang because he does it all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Justin Knox, Justin Tang, Marcus Silva, Michael Kelch.
That's something
I've
we
never
would
heard
do.
Michael Kelch trash talk a Pokemon and then bring it. I don't know. Maybe he does.
Or Alsa
Did he put himself
Sandover,
on the list
bringing
again?
Scovillain.
As I pointed out,
Alistair Sandover all over social media saying, if you want to win an IC, you don't bring Scovillain. Or
Brings
just
it to
throw people off the
Worlds,
scent of him
calling it.
bringing it to Worlds.
I mean, as I said, Scovillain has more wins on stream than Alistair does. Player most likely to not show up to a day 2, Dash, Marco Perez. Yeah, Moxie boosted for sure. He'd be too hungover. Dash, Moxie boosted, Jody Azarelli, Ross Stewart. I reckon Marco Perez would be like, Moxie boosted would be the one to like not show up to
I'm
day
going
2.
to say Peter Vows because there'll be a marathon going on and he'll be late to day 2.
Okay.
The fucking Anaheim Marathon.
Player who looks...
No, I reckon Moxie would, of all those people, I reckon he'd power through the hangover.
okay.
Like, he seems like the kind of person who would rock up with like
I reckon he'd just
a
rock up for
triple
the
shot
content.
coffee in one hand and a Bloody Mary in the other with sunglasses on and just power through it.
Maybe. Player who looks most like a bully but is a sweetheart. Alex Gomez.
If he's on this list again, I'm going
not.
to...
Alex Gomez, friend of the show, Gabriella Gardi, Justin Karras, and friend of the show, Patrick Connors. Patrick Connors.
I'm going to say Patrick
Patrick
Connors.
Connors. He's
Yeah.
a sweetheart. The fridge.
I mean, he probably, from the sound, I've seen a couple of photos of him. Apparently, he's also like 7 foot tall. Or something.
Yeah,
So
he's a
apparently
big dude.
massive.
Yeah.
Agati looks like he's got a mean girl kind of like vibe
Regina
about him.
George
Yeah,
energy.
yeah. Yeah, like
you can't sit with us.
a super pretty male model kind of mean streak, but he's also a really lovely guy.
Stop trying to make
Friend of the
Scovillain
show.
happen. It's not going to happen.
It is. I'm making it. Alison's going to win worlds with it. Player most. This is only 2 left. So stay with me. Player most likely to get banned before worlds: Gavin Michaels, Cohen Van Can, Nora Bauman, Jan Sim.
It'd
just
probably be
voted
Gavin Michaels
Yeah, I
for making a post endorsing genocide.
Sure. Player most likely to bring Mewtwo to Worlds: Jamie Boyd, Killen Van Severin, Oliver Gorsden, and Philip Wingett. I voted Oliver Gorsden because I follow Oliver on Twitter, and yeah, that's one of those teams that are a bit
Go the
outlandish.
dude whose last name is Wing It.
Philip Wingett going to bring Mewtwo.
He's going to wing it and bring
You know what I would have respected? If Kelch put his own name in that one as like foreshadowing.
Yeah. If you're the best player in the world, Michael Kelch, then bring Mewtwo to Worlds and prove it.
Yeah.
True.
No, if you're the best player in the world, just win Worlds.
Yeah.
You don't even need to do it with Mewtwo.
Just win Worlds. Just do good. That's the VGC awards that we. So I vote. I don't know if you're going to get your votes in, but
I do not care.
don't care enough.
I will not be doing that.
I'm not
Is it because
voting
you're
for
not
that.
nominated for any categories? Or you just tuned
That's
out?
it, yeah.
That's fair.
I look like I could be a bully, and I am one.
And you are one.
Yeah.
Nerd. Give me your lunch money. Don't bully me, I'll come.
I spent my lunch money on black and white ETBs.
He's probably close to coming.
My lunch money is $300.
He's already turned on from looking at Rule 34 Zangoose.
True.
That was some of the least appealing porn I've ever seen, I will say.
Of those ETBs, why is the red Victini, like there's two of them in the set?
Because there's like they've technically released two sets, right?
Two sets at the same time.
I don't know why they've given us two Victini.
Ridiculous.
I think it's probably because it was like Zekrom and Reshiram and Victini is like the middle and they couldn't figure out if it went in black and white, so they probably like, let's put it in both.
The fact that also Genesect in the set, just put Genesect in one, Victini in the other.
Honestly.
Solved.
The fact that like one of them is more expensive than the other because of the number in the set is hilarious. I think like 172 is more expensive than 171.
Are they exactly the same card
Yes.
except for that number? That's
Yes.
so funny. That'd be such a flex though. Your friend's got a 171.
You're like,
He's
"Ooh."
peasant.
Yeah, American Psycho, you slide it across your 172.
Impressive. Very nice. Now let's see Paul Allen's Victini.
I'm going
It
to...
even has a PSA 10.
For the third week in a row, I'm doing Tweet of the Week while I have the microphone time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So this is the Pokemon Company trying to make a meme or trying to be funny. And I don't know how I feel about this, but I'll read it out and see what you think. Okay? I haven't seen Pokemon do like meme posts like this before, so I thought it was worth making Tweet of the Week. So this was like a Gen 5 game to me, graphics wise. It's the guy from Gen 5. I'm pretty sure the hat and the uniform matches. So there's a NPC with blonde hair talking to your hero character, and she says, "I heard it's still photography for the cosmetics brand Mama Swinaline." And then Pokemon have screenshotted this and tweeted it on July 17th saying, "Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Mama Swinaline."
I mean, you're just repeating the joke from the original post.
I know. I was thinking, do you think they should stop, or do we want to see more of this sort of content?
There's a very unfortunate development in our culture over the past 5 years of companies realizing that it gets them engagement from being ooh cute and like letting the social media in turn just kind of like say quote unquote unprofessional stuff on the Twitter, like make jokes and try to be like hip and down with the kids.
Oh, so hip.
Yeah, right. Like
So
it's
rad.
like Wendy's started at those fucking dicks, and now everyone's trying to cash in on like, oh, let's just be so quirky ooh woo on the fucking Twitter.
Let's make a Coldplay kiss cam meme.
Yeah, right.
Honestly, that's all I've seen on my phone for 5 days.
I mean, the memes have been pretty good.
They've been fucking hilarious.
They've been pretty good, yeah. But I mean, I'm getting fatigued. There's only
that's fair.
There's only so many people only so many different types of people you can Photoshop into that.
I mean, you know a meme is dead when the companies start doing it, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's how we know it's time to move on. But yeah, I mean, the Pokemon Company, it's a company, and I feel like whenever I see them tweeting jokes and stuff like that, I'm just like, stop trying to advertise to me and fuck off.
All right. So you're not going to watch the Pokemon Presents then, because you're done with Pokemon.
No, please advertise to me. I want to consume.
Okay.
I work in
Just what I
marketing
need.
and I'm all for it.
You work in marketing and you're all for it?
Yeah.
Maybe you should volunteer to be the
You just want to stay in
Pokemons.
a job. That's what.
I don't work in social media marketing. I know like the bureaucracy of getting this shit through, of like all the hoops.
That's fair.
If Pokemon rang you tomorrow,
Ring,
like,
ring. Hello, Mr. Pikachu.
"Hello, Daniel Baguli. We have seen your fine work on the O2 Drop podcast, and we would like you to come on board as our social media marketing director."
Oh, look,
Director, fuck yeah. I'm there.
that person is probably paid a fucking mint.
Exactly.
I will say, if Pokemon contact us regarding the O2 Drop doing more official work with the Pokemon Company, I retract everything I said. I love what the Pokemon Company puts out in their social media. I would love to be a part of that.
And fuck James Beck.
You shill.
We're taking that
Yeah,
back now.
I'd sell out. I'm only radical because I'm poor.
You said you wanted to dumb down words for all the simps out there that that need
The simps.
all the noobs. I don't know
Yeah.
whatever we're calling them.
The casuals and the TCG
The filthy
players, I believe.
casuals.
Yeah.
What do people need to know about Worlds? First of all, when is it? It's August 16th to 7th,
I can
16th to
give you
18th.
the dates. Yeah, 15th.
It's a 3-day competition. It starts on a Friday.
Yeah, 15th to the 17th.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
So the 15th is a Friday, then the 16th Saturday, and then Championship Sunday. The coverage will start, I think, 3 a.m. I've done the maths, roughly.
Our time?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Because we're going to a Worlds viewing.
Yeah, don't wake me up for it.
Really?
Fuck that.
You're just going to miss the first couple of rounds?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I would wake up. No, I think it's midnight our time.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not 3 a.m.
I think 3 a.m. was last year because it was Hawaii. And so that it was like 3, 4 a.m. And so we would like wake up for it. Whereas this one, I think is just we're going to be up through the night and then go to sleep super late.
Super late, like 10 a.m. then.
Or just miss the last couple of rounds.
Fucking hell.
The point is, though, listeners, we will be covering Worlds extensively. We're going to be doing video shorts. Yeah, we are doing video shorts.
Oh, God. Shit. Okay.
I might not be coherent.
Yeah, I won't.
That's fine. We're not coherent now.
That's true. You're going to put like the phone camera up to Dan's face and be like, Dan, what did you think of that round two? And like,
And now here's 5 minutes of Dan snoring into the camera.
Yeah, that's probably the content we'd do.
Oh.
All right, Worlds.
Yeah, so it'll be 3 days.
It's in Anaheim, California.
It is in Anaheim,
Going
California.
to Disneyland.
There are Pokemon involved.
Yeah.
Unite, Go, TCG, VGC. People win.
I guess.
They win lots of money.
Yep. That is all true. I get the feeling that's stuff that our listeners already know
Okay,
about.
so how dumb? So I'm taking it too far.
A bit too
dumbing it
dumb,
down?
maybe.
All right, okay.
Who knows?
What is a Pokemon?
Yeah.
That's a
A
Pokemon.
Pokemon is a fighting dog.
Are you a boy or a girl?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weatherboy?
A Pokemon is sometimes a sex toy.
Where are your parents?
Just look at all the life-size plushies.
Yeah. So, I mean, in terms of big names, who's going over there, who's important to watch? I think we already shouted out a few of them.
In the VGC Awards, we said a lot of big names that you should be looking out for anyway.
I think the four that like the strongest player, like the first question, I think those are 4 big names to keep an eye on. So Wolf Glick, Mikhail Kelsch, Marco Silva, and the Japanese gentleman whose name I've already forgotten.
Imagawa,
Thank you.
someone. Sorry about his surname.
Yeah. I think a few other ones. Fedecampo, probably.
Yep.
North American champion.
Yep. What did we think about last year's Worlds champion, Luca? Washed?
I think...
Do you think an Italian player will win Worlds? Because if it's not going to be Japanese, it's going to be Italian.
Got to be
Let's
Japanese or
honest.
Italian. Yeah. Like me when I'm picking a car. Yeah, I mean, I think Luca Cherubelli was a talented Italian player who got the lucky run of all the Italian players who rocked up with exactly the same team.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I think there were, 12, 13 Italians all running basically the same 6 that they all cooked together. And I think...
With their sponsorship. They get sponsored.
Yeah, they do. It's crazy.
Yeah, I want to get sponsored.
Well, I mean, they actually get decent screen time because they're good at this game.
And if you want to sponsor us for as little as $3 American a month,
Yeah.
you can subscribe.
No. I don't think we're doing sponsorships as low as $3 a month.
Oh, no.
Otherwise, all our subscribers are going to be demanding that they themselves are our sponsors.
Oh, okay, true.
We're not rocking up at Worlds with shirts with 50 people's face on them.
True. We do have paid content though, over like 60 hours or something ridiculous now of
Way too much
bottom
of that
cut.
stuff.
It's called the bottom cut. It's like bonus episodes that we record. It's one of those comes out every week. It's always like an hour and a half of extra content a week. We have our own Discord. We play our own cash tournaments. There's Mafia games in there. There's draft leagues. The dankest memes you'll ever find.
Yep.
Please subscribe. Please join the Discord. It is a great time.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. If we get one more, Chris is going to get banned from IKEA by recreating his top 10 favorite sex positions with his partner.
In an IKEA bedroom.
Yeah.
You're gonna be filming and eating meatballs.
Are you going to do that same pose you being like on this photos for us?
The enthusiastic viewer.
Yeah. The
I reckon.
cuckboard cutout.
I reckon, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, one more subscriber. Make it happen. $3 a month.
Yeah.
What were we talking about that before we got sidetracked? Look at Joe
Worlds.
Belly. Yeah, I think he's not... I think he's far from the best of those Italian players that rocked up. I think he was just the one who managed to make it to the very end.
Right.
Because, when you're at a big tournament like Worlds, and it's going to be slightly different now because it's going to be a lot smaller than it was last year, you have to get some amount of luck to make it to the very end. You have to get lucky with matchups. You have to get lucky with damage rolls and crits and misses and all that kind of thing.
We're going to get into this after this. I've got, yeah.
Okay, sure. And you also have to get lucky with reads and stuff like that. And so the quote unquote best Pokemon player is still not statistically that likely to win an entire tournament just because, if there's 1,000 total players, statistically speaking, someone's going to get luckier than them and end up on top. So, I think Cherubelli is a good player. I don't think, like, when was the last time we saw him since Worlds? Like, what's his most recent accolade? I think it's just Worlds, right?
I just remember him losing to Wolf on stream.
Yeah. He got bullied. He got fucking wedgied and had his lunch money taken and
got
his
a
head
swirly
shoved in a toilet. Yeah. And I think past that, they realized maybe we don't want to put him on stream because maybe he's not as good as we think he is just because he won Worlds one time.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's memaswinaline.
Maybe he went through puberty.
Maybe. What about Australia? Okay, so a lot of our listeners are Australian.
About half of them, yeah.
Yeah, so let's talk about homegrown players. Homegrown players, like Shohei and Joji and
Kuro.
Masayoshi Kuro.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we've got 3 players. Alyssa Sandover.
We can include
Darren
Masayoshi
Singh,
Kuro.
Peter Vowles.
Make it a nice round 4.
Okay, Masayoshi Kuro, Perth regional champion. Melbourne regional champion.
Melbourne regional champion.
Yeah. And so are they players to watch, do you think, for the international listeners?
No, of course not, because they won't be on stream because the producers fucking hate Australian players.
Well, I'd rather they didn't get on stream because there's a curse.
They have a bad history of being on stream. That is 100% true.
Yeah. I remember last year's Worlds, we watched it and Kieran had my Raging Bolt and it got a lucky crit on Thunderbolt on stream.
It wasn't lucky.
Popped off. Oh, but he didn't. Oh,
we popped off, but then we saw his face like, oh, actually, that wasn't good. And it was just like, he didn't want it to die because it was like a bad.
Okay, so it's my fault that he lost?
Yeah.
Yep.
I blame Aaron Trailer.
That's fair.
It was cool to see because I gave him my Iron Crown and I got at the gourmet mark. I'm like, there's my boy. He made it.
With a vaguely inappropriate adult performer's name.
No. There was no nickname.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think all Australian players are ones to watch, if for nothing else, because we're rooting for our team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who else is from Australia that we actually tolerate and like? Is
Diego.
Would you like me to name all 23?
Well, I mean, let's talk about Diego because last Worlds he got highest of any Australian player.
He did.
He made top 8.
These fools not drafting him.
He's the Brisbane regional champion. Shut up, Dad. Brisbane regional champion. He's been doing very well.
Yes.
Very consistent. Possibly the best trick room player in the world.
Subscriber as well to the show.
Subscriber of the bottom cut. Shouted us out one time.
He did.
On the interview on stream.
Yeah.
Now I'm extra rooting for Diego to win Worlds because he might shout us out if he wins.
True.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Shouting us out in front of like 75,000 people.
You'd have to, Diego's season this year, you'd have to pick Diego. If you had to like pick an Australian player, like, first pick, you'd probably have to pick Diego, surely.
You have to practice our name before you shout us out this time, Diego. Nice and fluent, please. Thank you.
The O2 drop. That's VGC podcast.
O2drop.com _.
But nah, he's been doing very well, yeah. He was top 4 at the Buenos Aires special event as well.
Buenos Aires. Can you say that again for me?
Buenos Aires.
Oh, it's Buenos Aires.
Let me live my life, Mark.
Diego, let us know.
If you look at
how much have we butchered the pronunciation this time?
Victory Road gave like a raw data tab of like all of the competitors for each region who have made it.
Yeah.
With their name, their Twitter, and like their achievements for this season. Joji's in Oath just like tops everyone.
Well, I mean, he was just consistently winning GCs, right?
Yeah, and going like into national.
He won like 3 GCs.
Yeah.
So if tomorrow in the Pokemon Direct they announce that Worlds this year is going to be closed team sheet best of 1, I think Joji's got it in the bag.
He's just one.
Yeah.
But yeah, like what? His accolades, GC2 champ, Sacramento regional top 16, GC3 top 4, Perth regional top 4, GC1 top 4, EUIC top 16, GC3 champion, Brisbane top 16, GC4 champion, Melbourne regional top 16, NAIC top 64.
Yeah.
No, I'd still win.
Nard win.
He's been doing consistently well. No, like, top 64 at NAIC, top 8 at Melbourne. It's not like, it's consistently well, but he could make his way up there, I was saying earlier about like, all you need is the right run. He's definitely got the talent to do it.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Of course.
Like, how are you and Joel just saying accolades to piss me off? Like, I've never heard anyone in their life say it like that.
Clearly, you haven't watched the Sam Pandelis interview from Channel 9.
From the Channel 9 interview.
Right, so it's not It's a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck, thank God for that. Is that another reason not to like Sam Pandelis?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like we know
Like
how
I
to pronounce
needed another-
accolades. Like,
Where the accolades at?
Oh, boy.
But yeah.
speaking of ladies, do we have any from Australia that are going? They qualified in the top 22.
Yeah. Is there?
No.
Drat.
Hold on. Diego Joji, Kuro Nick Khan, Dim the Sim, Kieran, Lewis Tan, Yoav, Alistair Ben Madigan, Christian Mossa, Dickie Nicky, Katz, Jim Sullivan, Lou Genting, Mitch Kendrick, Oliver Ramsey, Panshi Chang, Peter
Oliver
Vowles,
Ramsey's mum going?
Sam Pandelis, Scott Kennedy, Tobo the Hobo, and Wang Zhuang.
Okay.
Ashley Coe, not good enough. Get better.
Ashless, yep.
Yeah. I believe in her. Next year.
Also, the accolades are so funny when like the people who don't have a whole lot, what they do. They did Toby so bad. Everyone else had like, you know, their top whatever performance. And for Toby, they had EUIC top 1 to 8.
Oh. I'm just imagining if I ever stumble my way into a qualification, they're really going to be scrambling. They're going to be like, Melbourne Regionals top 128.
Yeah. I mean, they got Ben Madigan 2 times regional day 2.
Cannington Cup top 8.
Yeah. Finished fifth at a
Challenge
cup,
runner up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, if you haven't, watch MDB's latest stream of him doing the Smogon VR tour. In between rounds, he's playing Showdown, and in between rounds on Showdown, he's ranking where everyone will finish or what he predicts.
I've heard about
every
that,
finish,
yeah.
every player.
Oh, what does he say about Australian? Come on, got to hear this.
Well, I saw it for Kieran's, and he's going through Kieran's. He's like, man, these are some crazy results. Winner here, top this, top that. 5-3. That's where we put Kieran.
That's what, was he just looking at last year's results?
No,
'Cause I'm
it was-
pretty sure that's what he ended up with last year.
This year's results, this season, last season.
No, but is that how he came to the prediction?
He looked at, the past 2 seasons' performance.
Just looked at how he did last year at Worlds, is like, he'll probably end up
Yeah,
like
probably
that
the
again.
same thing. It was funny because he was going through like Nick Khan and Lewis Tan. He's like, oh, I versed him, blah, blah, blah. Then he got to Dim the Sim. He's like, oh, no, this dude's not going to cut it, and puts him in the very bad time tier.
Damn.
Friend of the
which
show,
is-
Dim the Sim and subscriber.
I know.
Dimitri Koziaris.
Dim, don't listen to him.
Yeah,
All right,
don't.
I know you're good.
Please
Fuck that
prove
guy.
him wrong. He
Enemy of
thinks
the
you're-
show, Mikhail
I want
Kelsch.
Dim, Kieran, whoever it takes. Some Australian needs to beat Michael Kelsch on stream.
Slap the smirk off his monobrowed face, please.
And this was like, the tier was, there's 5-3, there's 4-4, there's 3-5. The bad, not good time was like 2 wins, 6 losses, whatever.
Is that where all our players got put?
Apparently that's what Dim got.
That's
put.
where Dim got put. And then,
Erroneously, I might add.
Well, this is a call out to the all 23 Oceania representatives.
if you find Michael at
A
Worlds,
call
beat
to
him up.
arms. No, beat him up.
Be in a wheelchair.
It'll be easy, you're right.
Beat him up in the game.
Wheel him out into Anaheim traffic.
Beat him up in the game on stream. Let's make Michael the best, Michael the bitch.
In game, of course.
In game. Of course.
Let's get the hashtag going. Mikhail de Worst 2025.
Killed the bitch.
Anything else on the? Can you remember anywhere he put anybody else? Where did he put like Wolf? Where did he put like the big names?
Oh, this was
Wolf's
like
gonna be like S tier.
8-hour stream. I did not watch all of it.
Who has time?
Especially since he bounces between the VR tour, every single like ladder he's trying to stay number 1 on, and then his ranking spreadsheet.
I would love to get Michael Kelsch to my workplace and get him on some medication. The dude needs to like a week to just sleep and rest.
Some Valium, Jesus.
Yeah. World's advice. Are you going to talk about restricted cores? Like, what if people want to run a good team?
Yeah, I mean, I was more thinking of having like a translation guide, because I feel like a lot of the time we're talking about like, and this person was running Mr. Plow, and this person was running Swordfish, and a lot of people are like, what the fuck are they
Well,
talking
Mr.
about?
Plow's a Simpsons reference to the snowmobile,
Yes, of
where
course.
he's like, it's not a snowmobile, but you know what I mean. He's removing snow with a plow.
Yep.
A snowplow.
A snowplow, if you would say, yes.
So I've got a list of a few restricted duos that we might see at Worlds and the name that we've given them, just as a bit of a translation guide. And I guess we could talk a little bit about each core.
Is this the official name? Like we're going
This
by...
is the official name that the O2 Drop has given it.
Okay, so it's official, worldwide official.
The official O2 Drop name, exactly.
Yep.
So very top of the list, we have Scooby-Doo. Thank you. That is Calyrex, Shadow Rider, and Zamazenta. Painfully oppressive.
You may have heard of this being referred to as Shadow Wider.
Shadow Wider is also really good.
I really
name.
like that one as well.
I'll allow it. We're sticking with Scooby-Doo because that's what we came up with, but Shadow Wider is pretty good.
Plus, we're big fans of Scooby-Doo. We reference the movie like every episode recently for some reason.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Who's your mommy?
Apparently, it is the
mommy?
It is the reference point for a lot of things, apparently.
Well, did we name something the 10,000 volt ghost as well from it?
Yeah, that's Calyrex, Shadow, and Miraidon.
Hell yeah.
Also known as Shadow Marauder, but
Nice segue. Look at that.
yeah.
Awful.
Kali, Shadow, and Zamazenta. I mean, I think as we go through, we could shout out the chances of each one of these cores winning worlds. I think CSR Zama has a fairly high chance.
I still think Miraidon's going to win, sorry.
I think it is going to do decent. I don't think it's going to win.
No.
That's fair.
It'll be in top 8.
Yeah, definitely in top 8.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about Calyrex Shadow Rider, right? Like, how often does it actually win?
Yeah, it's the bridesmaid of restricteds.
Honestly. Yeah. And I think that's partially because it's got like 1,000,001 counters bouncing around.
Yeah.
Because everyone prepares for that matchup in particular.
Yeah.
Incineroar, Wide Guard, Choice Scarf Chi-Yu. Like, fuck Choice Scarf Chi-Yu is prevalent. And that's all just because CSR exists.
If anyone's
right?
going to make it work, it's a Guardi with his Leech Seed set, I reckon.
Leech Seed Shadow Rider.
Yep.
That's heat. That's cool as hell.
No, we don't reward that sort of behavior.
Yes, we do.
Next up, we've got Mr. Plow, also possibly referred to as the Bolt Beam Speed Sandwich, which is Miraidon and Calyrex Ice Rider. I think this one, if I had to pick a core of all these, I think that's what's winning worlds this year.
I also agree. This is going to win worlds.
I mean, it's a very similar team to the Arabega 6, the one that won worlds last year, right? It's kind of swapped out. What did it swap out? Was it Half Flame for Ice Rider?
Yeah.
I think it depends on, there's a few variations of the team.
Yeah.
But it's very much that whole, I can go faster, I can go slow.
Yeah. It's interesting to see how like it's shifted as well because now a lot of the Miraidons are Scarf.
Choice Scarf Miraidon. Yeah. It's pretty oppressive on ladder, honestly. Like Terra Electric Choice Scarf is threatening a lot of damage output.
So they're not Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam anymore?
Nope.
No. So a lot of them these days are Choice Scarf with Volt Switch, Electro Drift, Draco Meteor, and Snarl.
Okay.
A lot of them are ditching the Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam. Something else I've seen pick up in prevalence a lot is Assault Vest Miraidon as well.
If you know your speed, you're not going to worry about speed tires. Then you just go full bulk, slap an AV on, make it modest, and then you're just going to tank a hit and do some serious damage back. Yeah,
honestly. Next up on the list, we've got one which has probably fallen off a fair bit. We've got Eclipse, which is Lunala and Koraidon.
Oh yeah,
I can't see this one doing.
I thought this was Koala
as well. Yeah. I can't see this one doing overly well.
Koraidon's really fallen off.
It has a little bit. It's got some good pairings. I noticed I was looking at his tier list and Mikhail Kelsch, even though he's now an enemy of the show.
Because he ghosted Chris.
Ranked
He did actually.
Raid Shadow Legends, which is the Koraidon Calyrex Shadow Rider, as an A tier pairing.
Okay. I mean, there are 3. There was a tier above that. So this is
there
not
was
like
S tier.
top. Yeah.
Which had 3 pairings in it,
Yes,
I think.
yeah.
So we've got Scooby-Doo, Mr. Plow, Eclipse, Nightlight, which I think will be more successful than Eclipse. That's Lunala and Miraidon.
Yeah.
Miraidon's better than Koraidon. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. This is the Assault Vest where it got popular from Tangang.
Yeah, for sure.
I think this will be I don't know. I'd say probably top 8, but definitely top 16.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, it's making top cut.
Lunala is one of those Pokemon that it's a top table Pokemon, right? It's not one that you typically see among the mid tier and below players, but top tier players. There's a fair bit of it going around because they know how to really pilot it.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't really like all those Scarf, Snarl, Miraidons. That's the only problem.
It doesn't give a shit. They Scarf lock themselves into Snarl. It just wide guards. It's not getting taken out by a single Snarl. It's bulky as fuck.
It's still a read.
Well, no, you tank the first one because you have Shadow Shield.
Or you lead Incineroar and fake it out.
That too. Well, that doesn't lock. I mean, they won't be locked into anything. But Lunala's just insanely tanky. It survives a Choice Scarf Chi-Yu Dark Pulse.
Yeah, it's just
without having to Terra. It's ridiculous. It doesn't care about a single Snarl.
You really kind of have to run Meteor Beam though. There's so much Incineroar.
Not even.
No. The winning in an AIC team was Electric Seed.
Yeah.
That's true. That is very true.
You've just got other things to deal with in Incineroar.
It's just such a
Okie dokie.
terror sinkhole sometimes. Yeah, look, I like it. I'm not saying I'm giving it like an A tier rating myself. Yeah.
No, I reckon Lunala's S tier.
It's definitely S tier. Like it won an AIC.
It's I reckon it's got a decent chance to win Worlds. The meta's changed. Move on.
Yeah.
I don't know what the meta's changed to because there's been no big events. So the only thing I'm seeing is my
people are hiding their
bullshit on
People are
Showdown.
hiding their tech as well.
That too. We're going to see a whole bunch of stuff we've never seen before at Worlds.
I can talk about the Smogon tour after this and see what really the meta has shifted to.
Yeah.
Lovely. So after we've got Raid Shadow Legends, Calyrex Shadow Rider, and Koraidon. I think this is very strong. I was running this for a bit, had a massive Chrysis before Melbourne and swapped this out for Velodrome, which is not actually on my list because it's not going to be at Worlds. I love the team so much. It's incredibly fun to pilot. It sucks. Miraidon Koraidon is very fun and does provide some interesting plays and can be very strong in certain matchups, but in general it's dreadful.
People actually, I'm looking at the next 3 teams.
Yeah.
They're all Kyogre teams. Is that people still trying to peddle that shit?
Kyogre's like Lunala. It's a top table Pokemon. Kyogre has a lot of accolades, probably more than CSR.
You hear that, Ashless?
Well, I said top, like top players.
So Kyogre,
good players can pilot it.
Kyogre gets the accolades.
Yeah, I mean, look, Calyrex Shadow Rider and Koraidon, that's the Unga Bunga core, right? That's just like the hyper offense. I'm just going to smash these cunts as hard as I can.
Yeah.
No, it's that classic fighting type plus ghost type combo.
Yeah.
Not resisted by anything.
It's also the double restricted choice for wheezing teams.
Yes.
Can you do a wheezing impression? Thank you. Every single time you do it, it makes me laugh.
Yeah, that's 100% true. One Melbourne. That's a team Masayoshi Kuro brought, friend of the show.
Ability Shield Koraidon with wheezing.
Yeah, Ability Shield Koraidon, AV Walking Wake with Aqua Jet.
Amazing.
That was heat. Yeah.
I reckon I would not be surprised to see a few Walking Wakes at Worlds.
I reckon the AV Walking Wake's got potential. Very, very specific teams, but I think, yeah. But you're right. Calyrex Shadow Rider and Koraidon, because you slap a Ability Shield on the Koraidon and just CSR ignores wheezing anyway.
Great coding.
Fantastic game design there.
Lazy coding.
Well, it's 2 abilities. You can't cancel 2 abilities.
Makes no sense.
But yeah, so I think because of wheezing, I think that's why the core is so strong.
Yeah.
Moving on, we've got the 10,000 Volt Ghost of Calyrex Shadow Rider and Miraidon.
No one calls it that.
We do.
Official.
Okay.
This one I don't think is going to be as strong as Calyrex Shadow Rider and Koraidon, but it's pretty potent. I think a friend of the show, Peter Vowles, took it to the O2 Drop Invitational, in fact.
He did.
Calyrex Shadow Rider, Miraidon, had an Iron Hands on the team. And I tried running that team on ladder. It feels very strong. So I think because that's a core that we haven't seen that much, that possibly might be something that we see a lot of for people trying to pull out their never before unforeseen tech that they're going to surprise people with. I think we'll see more of that than we've previously been seeing. Next up, we've got Swordfish, a classic from last generation.
We've got to be in the B tiers by now, surely.
I don't know. Swordfish is another one that I can see. I think from the start of Reg I, Swordfish was one that a lot of people were predicting as a sleeper pick. Okay. And it hasn't done that well yet. But I wouldn't be surprised to see it do all right. I think we just need to find the right team for it. One that I've not really seen a core for, but it was mentioned on MDB's tier list quite highly, so I figured I'd add it to my list. I've dubbed it Seahorse. That's Kyogre and Calyrex Ice Rider. I think that's a really interesting pairing. I think they kind of fill a similar niche of being like a relatively bulky spread sweeper.
And slow.
Yeah, well, I mean, Kyogres can be fast, but fuck, base 90 is not enough these days. And then another one that I haven't seen that much of, but I'll take Mikhail Kosh's word for it, is Kyogre and Zamazenta, which
I tried that.
Which I've dubbed Origin Press.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
And then one that used to see a lot of prevalence, but I think everyone who's running it eventually came to the realization that it sucks, is Terapaghost.
Yeah.
Which is Terapaghost and Calyrex Shadow Rider.
I think they should call the Kyogre Zamazenta, you know, the word for a Dutch seawall?
A dam?
I was going to say a dike.
Oh.
Call it the dike core.
There's no bikes on it though.
It's not a bike. It's a dike.
So yeah, those are some of the main cores that we'll probably be talking about over the next couple of weeks.
I feel like people just learn, like, knowing less about Pokemon after listening to that.
I would say so. Yeah. I think I'd say a lot of people are probably more confused.
Yeah. I've got some, before we do the Smogon tour, I want to talk about what Brady Smith, he was nominated by Michael Kalish as one of the top 4 coaches, VGC coaches in the world.
Congratulations to him.
He posted on Twitter, he's been posting like free tips and advice and coaching tips, right?
Well, he's clearly not a very good coach. He should be monetizing that shit.
He does as well. He said, what if I told you you don't need to be a top player to win tournaments? You just need to become the player who, and there's 3 points, has a solid practice routine, proactively understands the meta, improves decision-making under pressure. And then...
Where's that gets insanely lucky?
Yeah, well, Aldrich, Indonesian player that follows us.
Oh, yeah?
Aldrich
Friend of the show?
Friend of the show. He replied and said, you don't need to be a top player to win tournaments. You need to be lucky on that 2 days. So that when you reach that championship Sunday, you've got the 50-50 chance to win. Get the most favorable matchup possible in every round.
Yep.
Hope the opponent does the thing you wanted them to do.
Yep.
In every turn. And I think that's probably more realistic.
I'd say so.
Yeah, look, thinking back when Reg G and my game plan into Cali I in prison was to dodge it and I versed Diego round 2. Yeah. Just get lucky.
Yeah, honestly.
So it's another coaching advice.
That's like you, Chris, where like Ho-Oh was bad for your team at Melbourne. You came coming as like 3 of them.
3. Honestly, it was so depressing because it's like, oh, this is surely... Because I actually did practice against the...
Like, who was going to bring Ho-Oh? You'll notice that it wasn't mentioned at all on my list because no one's fucking bringing it to Worlds.
Thunderbirds.
No.
I know. It's not. Look, I think there'll be one in day 2. Will it win Worlds? No.
I will be surprised if there's a single one in day 2.
Well, I mean, just if you're going to do it, because I brought it to the OT Drop Invitational, just make sure you got a Glacial Lance Resist on your team. That's my advice. So Brady Smith also says, just coached a player who kept going for home runs. Told him, stop trying to end games in one turn, Mark Murray. This is talking about you.
It works sometimes.
Instead, take favorable trades, control position, force awkward moves. Sometimes less is more.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
Who is this? Brady Smith?
This is Brady Smith.
Brady Smith, go fuck yourself.
He's a world. He's like, I think he finished in this, I want to say in the 70s of like top NAA players. He's going to Worlds this year.
Okay.
He's qualified for Worlds.
Good on him.
He got DQ'd from the Japanese one, if you guys remember.
What did he do again?
What?
Jenning Pokemon.
Oh, right. Okay. Well,
Friend of the show.
so is he teaching his
Honourable Australian.
teaching his students of the game how to hack Pokemon?
Well, obviously not.
Yeah.
See, the secret most top players won't tell you. They're not always 100% sure of their plays, but they've mastered playing through uncertainty, making confident decisions, learning from mistakes. Stop waiting for perfect certainty. Start building confidence through action.
Just click buttons, forehead.
This is a lot of buzzwords.
Yeah, honestly.
Let's talk about matchup prep. Here's the reality. Most players practice randomly on ladder, hoping to get better. Yeah, I'm guilty. But tournament winners, they're surgical. They identify the top 3 to 5 teams they must beat. Must is in capital letters. The top 3 to 5 teams they must beat. They grind these matchups until they're second nature. They have a plan for every turn 1 scenario. That is a difference maker. Now, I tried to do this for Melbourne. I
remember helping you guys with this.
Yeah, and then Dan fucking Baguli over here is like, guys, what about the Wheezing matchup? What do we do against that? And then on like fucking registration day, Kieran's like, oh yeah, there's a lot of people bringing Wheezing up. Like, heard people talking about it. All these like Japanese players are bringing Wheezing. And I started panicking. Didn't practice the Ho-Oh matchup. Didn't know what I was going to do with the Wheezing matchup. And that's all and I got all the like.
Well, Wheezing fucking won it.
Yeah.
Wheezing.
It's just.
Wheezing.
I just remember being on Showdown because I was already in Melbourne. I think you guys were still in Perth when it was like 10 p.m.
You joined our Discord call.
I joined our Discord whispering because I'm in the room next to my brother's because I was staying in his house. And I was just whispering advice while you two were having a massive team crisis.
Oh, it was next level.
Where I think, Dan, you were realizing that it's just like trying to run the matchup over and over with the Calyrex eyes. And eventually you're just like, fuck it. My win con is just not pairing it.
Yeah. Well, I do agree. I think the top 5 teams, like we've already sort of, your start of your list, so basically the top 5 that you read out of those cores.
Yeah.
Learn your turn 1 matchups into every possible lead. Like what your turn 1 plays, like know those matchups off by heart and then just try and dodge all the... Hopefully, by the time you get to day 2, most of those wild stuff's been filtered out. It doesn't always work like that. Look at Melbourne regional winner with the wheezing, but back then, the wheezing is more common now, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pokemon is a game of calculated risks. If you're too scared to take risks, you'll never get to that next level. If you're too reckless, but if you're too reckless, you'll never win either. It's all about finding the perfect balance.
There's a lot of like kind of, I guess, nothing being said here, right? Where his whole advice is like, do this, but don't do this too much. Like, it's like, do this, but not too much. It's like,
Yeah, it sounds like shitty corporate training videos.
Honestly, yeah.
Last one is the tournament prep needs structure. Here's my proven system. It's proven. Scientifically proven. Number 1, list the top 5 expected teams. We just covered that. Number 2, find practice partners who main those teams. Now, I'm in a team building group with you two, I should say, the 3 of us. And there's
Us
actually a 4th.
and honorary guest Matthew Slocum.
Yeah, we announcing?
Still on probation. Yeah,
okay.
Probationary period
He's
of the
still
Iron
on
Builders.
the probation
Yeah,
period,
a
but he's
new
doing
hire
all
for
right.
Iron Builders.
Yeah.
We need I need you guys to practice these top 5 main teams I can actually play against them without not just like, idiots on
See, this is the problem with our team building group. Half of you cunts don't run meta.
Oh, I'll do it for you. I'm taking next season very seriously. Next season, I'm not even going to play volleyball. I'm quitting everything on weekends.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andrew.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting dick. I'm quitting sport, and dick is not a sport. Well, actually, I've already quit Tinder. Play 10 sets minimum.
Only a year into your relationship.
Shut up. Play 10 sets minimum versus each of these top 5 teams.
Why does this sound like the penance I got when I went to confession as a young Catholic? Say 10 Hail Marys, 20 Our Fathers, and do 10 reps on Showdown.
and suck 10 dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound like the Catholic Church.
Record all losses. Review
I'm
losses
good.
for patterns. Adjust.
I think the pattern
team
was my
strategy,
opponent got lucky. That was bullshit next game.
Then test adjustments. No more random ladder grinding. Be intentional.
Yeah, Mark.
Make friends.
Shut up.
Make friends. Ew.
No, he didn't say that. I'm saying that. Get people that are, that can pilot a team, even if they're not that good. As long as they've got like the good 6 Pokemon that you need to test the matchup in. Just run that matchup over and over and over again. Find what works. That's good advice.
Something else I will say, which is really, really good prep, is if you've got, if you're team building and practicing with mates, if Dan's like, hey, I'm really struggling against the Miraidon Lunala core or something like that, right? And I build a Miraidon Lunala team to like pilot it against Dan so he can get practice against it. As I'm using that team, I'm also learning more about the team and what its weaknesses are.
Yeah.
Which helps me when I play my own team against that Lunala Miraidon team. So I find that's really handy, is actually playing these meta teams to get insight and better into how they work.
Yeah, once you know what they want to do, you're like, oh, this is what I can do for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I think when I was testing with you, Dan, at one point, we were, I can't remember what I think it was. I don't know if it was like a Zamazenta Shadow Rider. Yeah, it was Shadow Rider or Scooby Doo. I was playing against you and you had that team, and it took you after about, I think I won the first 3 matches because you didn't really know what the team was doing. But then you were like, okay, now I know what the team wants to do. And then you started kicking my ass.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I get it now.
You get how the team works. So yeah, but you do kind of want the person who's testing against, they should kind of be experienced with the team, or at least keep playing with them until they start getting good at it. Because yeah, you're not going to be versing like noobs at Worlds or major tournaments.
you might.
I mean,
Some people lucked their way there.
well, Michael DeWorst is going.
And Michael the bitch.
I do like the advice of don't play as much ladder. I think it's
Honestly.
the theory crafting and flow charting for those meta teams is very important. If you
Specific testing.
for
Yeah.
the high level stuff, it's like, all right, this is what they want to lead in these circumstances. This is what I'm going to lead. If they lead this, I'm leading this. This is what should happen.
Have a turn 1 plan for every possible.
Yeah, that's a very good piece of information.
And he also said like after each match, a best of 3 match, have a 5-minute break between each one.
That's a good call.
And how he's got, I mean, this is assuming you've got 4 hours to like just spare like on a weekend or whatever, or maybe you don't have a job, I don't know. But like,
Or maybe you play Showdown at work. Who knows?
oh, maybe you're Mark Mario and play Showdown at work.
If you're my boss listening to this, kidding.
Jokes.
Insert
have
the
a
Ocho
break.
Drop laugh track here.
I am guilty. I am guilty. I am guilty of just like spamming the, find battle button over and over again until I get a few comfortable wins in a row. And I'm like, yeah, okay, now I feel good.
I'm guilty of spamming it and just gradually getting more and more mad and more tilted as I just descend to 1100 showdown from 1600.
Nice.
I think my biggest problem, I don't review my matches. I'm like, oh, cool, I'll save that, put it in the spreadsheet, never look at it again.
I don't even do that. I was like, cool, I won, next game.
What we should, in hindsight, and I'm thinking like a proper player now, you'd probably want to go back, watch the match and go, okay, was there a better move I could have clicked that turn? Should I have switched something out? Should I? And I guess that's something I'm going to have to look at doing. Like, I'm going to have to, we give this advice out free on our free podcast. Subscribe if you want the good shit though. And maybe I have to start, leading by example next season.
Let's do it. We're going to South Africa. You heard it here first.
We're going to the kitchen championships in South Africa.
We already had the kitchen championships at your house.
No, it didn't happen in the kitchen.
Had been in the living room. Thank you.
Living room championships.
We did that deliberately so we wouldn't have to give out a world's invite.
And they called me on the...
Well, the winner got a world's invite just several months before the...
The best part about my living room championship is there was unlimited wine.
Hell yeah.
So everyone just got trashed. It was great. Yeah. Well, I did anyway. Don't know what else was doing.
The best way to enjoy VGC.
Oh, like drinking makes it 100% better. Let's be honest.
Enjoyable.
Wasn't me.
Do you want to talk about the to finish us up to the Smog on tour?
The Smog on tour. Have you guys seen or heard anything about it?
So Smog on still actually play VGC formats because I feel like whenever I look in the forums, it's dead as fuck.
6v6 doubles.
It is. It's just bat and pass strats.
Every now and then they'll host a tour for VGC. So this was one of them, and the winner, Carson Comfer.
Hey, that guy.
Yeah. Seniors world champion. He ended up getting like a custom showdown avatar and all that jazz as well.
Lucky. Oh, that jazz.
All right. So would you like me to tell you all the teams in the top, I think 16?
No, it's got top eight. Let's not be silly about this.
The graphic has all of the top 16. You either get that or you get the winning one only.
Top 16.
Top 16 it is, but speedrunner. I don't want to know teratypes and things like that. Just give me the juice.
Perfect. You don't get teratypes. Good. All right. We've got the Seahorse team with a Smiggle, Jugs, Basque Legion. We've got Raid Shadow Legends.
Thank you.
No Wheezing.
Okay. Did you actually watch Michael Kelch's tier video?
No, of course not.
So you don't actually know if the Seahorse teams actually run Basque Legion and shit normally?
Nope.
and Jugs.
And Juggies.
What was the second last one you said, sorry, dear?
The Raid Shadow Legends. Right. But no Wheezing.
Yeah. And what were the other four?
Indeedee Female, Raging Bolt, Whimsicott, and Half-Flame.
I fucking love that. That's Unga Bunga as shit.
Yeah, very much
probably didn't run Tickle's Whimsicott like a pleb like you, Mark.
Tickle Whimsicott is fucking sick, although they're probably not if they're running their own psychic terrain.
We've got...
I love that though, because it means they're probably running Expanding Force on their...
Yeah, probably.
So that's proper Bunga.
Yep. There is Mr. Plow. It looks very similar to the team Kieran ran with a Volcarona.
Yep.
Again, nice. I can't see items, so I'm just going to have to assume.
I would love to see a Volcarona win Worlds.
Yeah.
I'd love to see specifically Kieran set win Worlds.
Yes.
On Kieran's team when Kieran wins Worlds.
Friend of the show.
Where he shouts us out in his victory speech.
Yeah, he better. Kieran, if you're listening to this and you win Worlds and you don't shout us out, we know where you live.
Also, Kieran, remember our podcast name is the O2
We can
Drop.
find out.
If he wins Worlds, I'll let him date my sister.
Oh, he gets permission.
Yeah.
Levels and done. And the next one, we have a Ice Rider Koraidon. This is on a Flutterfish team with Smeagol and Rillaboom.
Do we have a name for this core?
I think this is Raid Shadow Legends in a different font.
What I want to say about
Raid Ice Legends.
Yeah.
Seeing as we're giving proper meta advice.
Oh, Calyrex Ice Koraidon.
Can I just do a quick side tangent about Smeagol?
No, moving on.
No, it's important. It's good information because it's got 75 base speed and they max the speed out, right? And they usually put a sash on it.
Yes.
And it can be Terra Ghost or Terra Grass depending on, what you're weak to. But that this Smeagol has been pushing. If you've noticed that Grimmsnarl's died,
No, I've seen shit tons of it on ladder recently.
Well, the problem is the Grimmsnarl teams just get screwed over by Smeagol leads.
Do they?
Yes, because you threaten Spore, you threaten Fake Out, you threaten Decorate, you threaten Follow Me, but those they're not. What would you bulky offensive teams that they have set screens and have really bulky restricteds, and it's a slower team that they really are threatened by a fast Smeagol lead.
Yeah,
and I think that's pushing Grim out of the meta. Maybe because you're in the 1100s on Showdown. I don't know, Mark.
Maybe.
Yeah. But I would be surprised if Smeagol doesn't make top 8.
Oh, it'll definitely make top 8, I think.
Top 8 worlds, you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it will.
I reckon it will.
Oh,
Okay.
Zingerbox?
Oh,
Chris is already going to owe me a Zinger box. But I'll take that action.
I'll take it.
All right, bet.
Done.
You guys are doing a double or nothing Zingerbox?
No. I want separate bets because I can get 2 Zinger boxes.
Yeah.
Or
Well, that's what double or nothing is.
Yeah.
If we end up both winning one each and we both have to buy each other a Zinger box, can we just have like a little cute date and have a Zinger box
Yeah.
date?
Yes.
Okay.
Next was Fedecampo running his, I'm guessing, NAIC team. It's exactly the same Mons, probably the same items. This was the Lunala Miraidon.
So I reckon
Give
this
it its
is-
proper name.
Eclipse, Nightlight.
Thank you.
I think this is an example of someone this is not his world's team. He's just brought this because it's a good team that he used at NAIC.
He knows it's good, yeah.
And he's just seeing what other people are running, but he's got a secret team in the back that he's not bringing.
Interesting.
I don't know. So,
He's been spamming this team, Fedecampo.
if we can go on a
everything.
quick tangent.
We always do.
Yeah, sorry.
We got a tangent team number 4. We got a tangent team number 5.
All these worlds players who are just like, I don't want to leak the team I'm bringing.
The
I don't
sauce.
even want to reveal. Like, I know some people are just like, I don't want to reveal what restricted duo I'm bringing. As if, fucking, 11th place in OCE is going to rock up to Worlds and no one's going to have an answer for Kali S. Zama until they announce on Twitter that they're bringing it to Worlds. Right? Like, I think a lot of people overestimate how much other people are going to counter team for them specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a bit too much paranoia leading up to Worlds from all. And I'm not a top player. I've never been to Worlds. Probably never will. But I get the feeling people are overreacting a little bit in terms of how secretive they are with their teams.
People do it,
I
though.
reckon, like, if Fedecampo rocks up to Worlds with this NAIC winning team, I highly doubt he's going to have really
But you don't know what he's
much of an issue.
You don't know what all him and the other Italians are secretly doing in their little like team building test. I don't think he would be silly enough to run his world's team at this event and a fucking
I think the
smog on it.
only
Interesting.
time that anyone should ever be secretive about what they're bringing to Worlds is if they're cooking some proper sauce.
Wolf Glick stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Which would could be countered if anyone knows it's coming, or they can take like a single move or item or something onto their team, which just derails the whole thing. But otherwise, it's basically unstoppable. But apart from that, I think if you're bringing Nightlight to Worlds, I don't think anyone's going to be like, oh fuck, this one guy who's going to Worlds is bringing Nightlight. Well, I wasn't preparing for Miraidon and Lunala until now.
Can I tangent back to my tangent?
Yes,
Tangent within a tangent.
Yeah.
I'll allow it this time.
I'm inceptioning the tangent. The other thing about Smeagol I think people need to realize is that people run it next to Calyrex Shadow Rider. You can decorate through Protect for some weird reason.
Yep.
Right? If Smeagol is faster than just one of your opponent's Pokemon, and it's got Focus Sash on it, they obviously can't one-shot it, all right?
Correct.
So you have to double target the Smeagol to get rid of it before it puts you to sleep, all right? So, but if they can literally just protect with their Calyrex Shadow Rider and decorate through Protect, and Smeagol, if it's faster than one of them, will get the decorate off first. Or it's a mind game thing, or Calyrex Shadow might not actually protect. So now you've got to deal with, cake, am I going to live an Astral Barrage plus the threat of Spore / Fake Out / Decorate? This, or follow me. Like, they could just go follow me, Astral Barrage. Like, there's so many things you need to consider. Like, what is your best line? Like,
Scarf G with Snarl,
probability.
Dazzling Gleam, Miraidon solves that problem immediately.
If Snarl hits.
That's true. That
Some
does only happen,
Smeagol's have got
60%
Wide
of the
Guard.
time.
Yeah.
Some Smeagol's, we are so used to seeing those for, but
That's
I would
true.
not be surprised if at Worlds there's movesets on Smeagol that have not been seen yet.
I know some drop Decorate for Wide Guard.
But Decorate, if you're running Calyrex Shadow right next to it, Decorate is so threatening. Man, I don't care how much you resist ghost types unless you're a normal type, I guess. But if you get to plus, I've seen videos of people get +4 quite easily. Because people get the reads wrong.
I was a big fan of the Decorate Cali Eye with Trick Room. It's like, haha, I'm +6 now. Good luck.
Exactly my point.
That was quite difficult to deal with.
This
Yeah.
is very fun and funny.
Your fucking team where it's basically impossible to stop Trick Room going up.
Yeah.
And I was so close to just putting Imprison on my team.
Yeah, should have done a fucking Diego.
Yeah.
My
Honestly.
advice for those listening, if you're, going to a big tournament or maybe Worlds, whatever, is if you see your opponent has Smeagol, I would lead 2 things faster than Smeagol. That's my advice. At least they can't do the sneaky protect, decorate play. At least they're going to have to be forced to think outside the box a little bit more. threaten it with 2 faster mons.
All right, coming back to the list of the Smogon VGC tour. Next was...
tour.
Thanks for joining us. Next was Shadow Rider and Kyogre. I don't think we have a name for this one.
No, that's wild.
This
Shadowfish. I don't know.
It's not a fish, it's a whale.
Wet horse.
It's a mammal.
This is with a wheezing, so it's one of those, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Specs Shadow Rider, like in a scarf Kyogre.
Yeah.
They got out in top 16, but still, fun team.
Yeah.
I'll think of a name by the end of this podcast.
Okay.
Marco Fierro was running Scooby-Doo.
Nice. I mean, not nice. I hate that team, but cool.
He's one of the Italian players who just runs anything and everything. I swear, each time I see his name pop up, he's running a different team. So Carson, the winner, it was a Cali Eye, Miraidon, Incineroar, Ditto, Grimmsnarl, and Annihilate team.
Ditto, we thought about that.
Annihilate.
And Annihilate,
Okay. Interesting. Fuck you, Incineroar, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's, I'm guessing it's Scarf because Final Gambit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Being next to, with coaching as well is very nice.
Yeah. But, it's fighting coverage and fake out immunity.
Exactly.
And Defiant just makes you very good at dealing with Incineroar.
Yep. We have another Raid Shadow Legends with Shadow Rider Koraidon. This time it's Incin, Raging Bolt, Clefairy, Fluttermane. Okay. We've got a Zamazenta Miraidon. Very similar to Kieran's team, but instead of instead of Ice Rider, it's the Zamazenta. Another Scooby-Doo team, but there's a Ting Lu on here for some reason. There's an Ice Rider Terrapagos team. I don't think we've ever seen that combination.
What the fuck? We just came up with all these names for these duos and then there's some
Ice
random
Rider Terrapagos.
The fuck's that?
Exactly.
Okay.
Terrapagos. I don't know.
Terrapagos. MDB was in this one. He was running pretty much Kieran's team, except Volcarona is swapped for the Lando Eye, which has been the more popular version that's been going around.
All our listeners are saying now, yes, Kieran's team means a lot to other people, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to keep saying Kieran's team.
Okay.
It's Mr. Plow, Incin, Rapid Strike, Among Us, Lando Eye.
Sorry, Mark, I just smacked you in the face with the microphone. my leg was going to sleep and I had to move it. I'm sorry.
I'm very curious to hear what that sounds like on the recording.
The sound of your face hitting the microphone.
Dong. That was entirely my cheekbone, yeah.
And 2 more Scooby-Doo teams. And the last one was Luca running Fedecampo's team. And the winner, as I said before, Carson with Mr. Plow, Incin, Ditto, Grimmsnarl, and Annihilate.
2 Annihilates in top 16.
No, it's just the one guy.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And he won it.
I was paying attention.
There's a lot of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
A lot.
Calling it. It's
4 out of the 16.
We don't think it's going to win, though. Because
No.
it's got a Calyrex Shadow Rider on it.
Yeah.
And Calyrex Shadow Rider is a bridesmaid. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think
No further thoughts?
No further thoughts. I mean, we've only got a couple more episodes before Worlds.
It's true.
Next week, we're doing something very special. We're doing a Worlds draft with a special guest.
We are.
Annual Worlds Draft.
Yep.
Very excited for
Tradition.
Yeah,
This is the second one.
It is.
We're also doing a different one in the O2 Drop subscriber server. So for only $3 a month, you can join the server, and I believe they're planning on betting real money.
Hell yeah.
So there's a buy-in of like $15, $20.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That's what the subscribers voted for. They're all keen to go gambling. But
Fucking hell.
there's going to be a separate Worlds player draft. So essentially you try to draft a team that does the best. Kind of like Fantasy League.
Yeah.
Draft a team that does the best at Worlds, and then the winner will receive a decent chunk of money.
I know, and Joel did me a solid by putting in the rules that the person with the most CP gets to choose first.
What?
Yeah, you didn't read that in his little...
No, we're not doing that for the podcast one.
No, that's specifically for the podcast one.
Nope. Well, I'm hosting this week and I'm vetoing that.
That's when I said we should probably change it if we got Worlds competitors doing the sub one. And Tim was like, Dan doesn't get to go first, so he changes the rules.
No, we're not doing that. We'll roll a dice or something.
But you roll these nuts.
I fucking will.
I cast testicular torsion.
It's not a joke. If you have testicular pain, go get checked out immediately. You have minutes until you lose a ball.
Yeah, very quick.
Yeah, and they sell on the lot on the black market. So
Yeah.
Really?
yeah, they
What are
do.
doing
That's why
with
I
that?
asked. Like both with balls.
3.5 ETBs.
Wow. That's like $700.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Honestly,
sure
Jesus.
it's either like 13 grand or 30. I don't remember which one.
Oh my God. Well, it depends how good your balls are, right? Mine are premium.
Do your balls
What makes yours
hang low?
premium?
They're sparkly.
Right.
So, secret shiny ones.
They're a different color.
Purple. As always, friends, thank you so much for joining
what
us.
about my name suggestions?
What do you
I only came up with two in the time.
Right, okay,
I didn't have much time. I had Splash and Dash.
Okay.
Flash and Dash for...
This is
Kyogre,
Shadow
Shadow.
Rider and Koga.
Yeah. Okay.
My Drizzle Pony.
My drizzle pony.
I fuck with that. I really like that, actually. That's good. My Drizzle Pony
What about
for...
Ice Rider and Trapagos?
I haven't had time to think about that. Why do I have to do all the fucking heavy lifting around here?
Because I was reading them out.
I don't fucking care.
Ice Rider and Trapagos. Probably the most painful fucking team you'd ever come up against.
Yo, true. Call it kidney stone.
Yes. Because you'll probably get past it, but it won't be a pleasant experience.
What's it? Ice Rider plus what?
Terrapagos.
Okay, so there's a turtle.
If it
and
was
ice
Specs
horse.
Terrapagos, I think it'd be kind of cool. But if it was like leftovers Calm Mind Terrapagos next to Calyrex
Yeah,
Ice Rider.
I'm not going to digging enough because fuck that team. It looks AIDS.
Yeah, it looks very painful.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to think of a name for that one. I've already done the heavy lifting.
We've got
already.
one, Kidney Stone.
Sure. Okay.
Fine, hold on.
We're sticking with that.
You're going to come up with a name, are
I'll
you?
look at the paste for it.
Okay.
No, it was leftovers. Ew.
Ugh. I hope we don't see too many of those at Worlds. That'll be a boring fucking match to watch.
Yeah.
Tell me it wasn't like a Legacy Galley Ice as well.
Oh, let me find it again. I'll scroll past it. No, it wasn't.
All right. Just standard, like Clear Amulet.
Yep, Lance, high horsepower.
Yeah, original.
Terra Fairy, though.
Okay. Wow.
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 Am I allowed to sign off now?
Yes,
Wow.
you may.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, as always, friends, thank you so much for joining us. If you like what you heard and you want to hear more, we've got almost 2 years of this nonsense now that you can go back and listen to if you haven't already. If you've listened to all of the episodes we've put out and you still want to listen to more, you can subscribe for only $3 American a month. That gets you access to...
And the dollar's tanking, so not much anymore.
Exactly. It's not going to be worth a whole heap. Gets you access to all our bonus content. Gets you access to the Bottom Cut Discord server with plenty of activities and fun to be had there. And it also just supports us. You know, the funds that we get from our subscribers, whom we really appreciate, that is what funded the O2 Drop Invitational that we ran.
Yeah.
Once we get enough subscribers, we're going to start doing video content. So at the moment, we're audio only, but hopefully we can get some, cameras or something. I don't know what we need. So yeah, you can do that. Otherwise, if you liked what you heard, but not quite enough to support it financially at all, check us out on our socials. We've got Twitter. You can follow us at the O2drop_VGC. I think that's it really for our socials.
Next week at a big episode, we're going to do our World's Draft. We've got a big international guest on, so please do tune in. And
I
find
should have
out what
shouted
we're
that
doing.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. I know you did it, but I'm doing it again.
Nothing goes
Thanks,
over my
Chris.
head.
Yeah. Until next time, friends.
Later, cunts.